Hey, y'all, welcome to the Blue Plate Special. It is real live music right here in beautiful downtown Knoxville, Tennessee, and we're just here hanging out inside Visit Knoxville. Feel free to come join us if you like, but if you can't be here with us today, you can slide on over there to that WDVX Facebook page or our YouTube channel where you can watch it streaming live right now or later at your convenience. So we have two acts for you here today. Visiting with us from Atlanta, Georgia today, Brian Revels is here, and he'll be up the second half of the show. To get things started, she's one of those second-generation blue platers. So, and she's been coming for quite a while herself. You all give a great big welcome to Sara Kelley to the Blue Plate Special.
Thank y'all so much. Thanks for having me. Black snake, coming in through the holes in the walls. Black snake, looks so beautiful in the white halls. Moves so peaceful, moves so tame. Can't see the shadows cast along the way. Black snake, who'd you come for this time? Black snake, you belong in the wild. Move so gentle, move so slow. Can't feel the tightness wrapped around my throat. Black snake, black snake, black snake. Thank y'all so much. The song's called Black Snake, off of an EP called Black Snake. Came out a couple years ago. I guess maybe 3 years now. God, I don't even know what year it is. Time is, I just keep saying, I feel like I'm holding on to an airplane wing over here. Just riding, just holding on for dear life. It's just slipping by every day. Anywho, I have this song that I wrote a very long time ago, maybe like 13, 14 years ago. It's on my first EP that's called The Waiting Place, that I've always loved, and I wrote it when I was listening to a lot of Carter Family, and really into like old-timey, like Virginia-style country music, and turns out it's going to be in a brand new TV show, so it just goes to show you never know what's going to happen. You may be sitting on a song for 15 years, and there you go, there's your big break. But it's going to be on this new Amazon TV show called Cross. I think it's an adaptation about the Alex Cross books. So, right up my alley. I'm all about those cop procedural stuff. So, just grateful that they like country music, I guess. This is called Morning Time. It's morning time. The dawn breaks softly. The night was long, and now it's over. Don't trust your fears if they come in plenty. It's morning time, so sleep, my dear. So many days I stood beside you. So many nights I held you close. Just yesterday I wore my darkest, and I walked in silence to see you gone. It's morning time. The dawn breaks softly. The night was long, now it's over. Don't trust your fears, they come in plenty. It's morning time, so sleep, my dear. Please wait for me. I'll be coming shortly. My head belongs next to the one I love. Tonight I pray for the angels to take me, and I see your face when morning comes. It's morning time. The dawn breaks softly. The night was long, but now it's over. Don't trust your fears if they come in plenty. It's morning time, so sleep, my dear. It's morning time. Let's sleep, my dear. Thank y'all so much.
This is Sara Jean Kelley with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. So I mentioned she's second generation Blue Plate Special person here. The thing about it, it'd be silly for me to say, did you come from a musical family? Because your mom was kind of a staple here at the radio station when I started 25 years ago.
That's right.
And she goes all the way back to the camper days with us. And so, it's not very surprising that both Sarah Jean and her sister Justine are both music makers as well. It's just
right.
it's just a family thing there happening.
And it runs in the family business, as you say.
Yeah, it is a sort of the thing. And there's, I guess I should mention that your mom is on a local insurance commercial these days, so they're entering some acting there in the family as well. So
multi-hyphenate.
I tell you, a bunch of talented ladies over there in that family. So, did you ever think about doing anything else other than music when you were growing up?
Read every single day. I was like, is there something else I could be doing? This is hard. I went to school for biology. I studied philosophy. I did all kinds of different. I worked on a farm for a while, but when it's in your blood, I guess there's no hiding. There's no running.
Well, yeah. You find your path, I guess.
Right, yeah.
So,
the only thing I consistently come back to
was, as she's mentioned, this is part of their family and what they've done forever. But how old were you when you wrote your first song?
Well, I went to a songwriting camp in, I guess, outside of Nashville when I was in 5th grade, 4th grade, something like that. So I was writing, because my mom was a songwriter and like her work was people coming over to write songs. Then I'd be like, I can do that too. So I guess I was just writing terrible songs since I was a little kid. And then it just, grew to what it is today.
Well, it always gets better.
Yeah,
that's
best
the
case
point.
scenario, it gets better. Yeah.
Yes. So you just sang Black Snake, which is the title track to your last project, but you've got a working on some new stuff, and the current single is Slow and Steady.
That's right.
Which you can find out there on all those streaming platforms, as well as the website there, SarahJeanKelley.com. So,
and I have Matthew Perryman Jones on that song. He and I wrote the song together, and he's singing and playing guitar on it.
So are these singles gonna lead up to a project eventually?
There is going to be a project eventually. These singles are more just like, I was getting bored and I wanted to put some music out. But there is going to be a project, I think next year I'm going to have a new project coming out.
So she's going to be tomorrow in Roanoke, Virginia. Saturday and Sunday, you've got North Carolina gigs. Are those still happening?
Unfortunately, those shows are not happening anymore. So, but I will be back here on Monday.
And back here on Monday at Barley's for a songwriters round, and you can find out more about where and when she's going to be by visiting the website right there, SarahJeanKelley.com. She's going to be hauling it out of here after her performance. But, I always encourage people to shake and howdy with our performers, but she's got to get on her way. So, keep up with that tour schedule there at the website. I'm going to back on out of the way so we can get more music here today from Sarah Jean Kelley on the WDVX Blue Plate Special.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, and I guess her mama does have a plate up there. Now, you had to come a really long time ago to the Blue Plate Special to get a plate. So
right.
She's
I was going to ask, are y'all still printing those?
Nope.
No. That's all right. I'm sure you got a pretty hefty collection at this point.
Yeah, that was the problem.
Yeah. All right. Well, once again, my name's Sarah Jean Kelley, and if you're watching online or here in person, this is Ida Mae to my left, taking a nap on the carpet next to me. This is what we look like at home She just kind of lays slightly out of earshot. Well, I have another song that's on another really cool project. I released this one the end of 2022 with my friend David Bornay. And then I had a friend who has a production company in Nashville, and they were making their first feature film, and it's a swamp monster horror flick. And he called me and was like, that song describes my movie. Can I have it for the movie? And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing anything with it. It's all yours. So if you like that kind of thing, if you like a good little jump scare from time to time, go check out Legend of Lake Hollow. I think you can rent it on video on demand or Amazon or anything like that. But yeah, they shot it right in Tennessee, so it's a local film. And this song is the rolling credits song. How do you bury somebody who took shelter in your soul? And how can you carry somebody when your back's broken from your own load? Hit your knees, just start digging. Don't start anything you can't finish. Down below the bones and flesh, I'll lay you to a peaceful rest. Can you go back to where you came from, floating free among the stars? And if this world can't contain us, why are you acting like you're stuck where you are? Well, hit the sky, just start flying, learn to live or die trying. Far beyond the bones and flesh, I'll lay you to a peaceful rest. So hit the hay and just start dreaming. Close your eyes on all your demons. Deep within my bones and flesh, I'll lay you to a peaceful rest. Rest All right, I'm going to switch out guitars here. spare you guys the misery of listening to me retune my guitar, so here we go. We got the mic on? So this is my most recent single called Slow and Steady that I wrote with Matthew Perryman Jones about a month and a half before the pandemic happened. So we were like, man, isn't this going to be a great year? And then enough time passed. We got it coming through? Great. That I was like, hey, remember that song about patience and, learning how to love life and all that good stuff. And I think I'm ready for that now, again. So we recorded it earlier this year. And it's in a dadgad tuning, so, and I don't really write in different tunings, so it's very exciting for me. I'll find out where I'm going. I'll let go of where I've been. Time has a way of showing. I wouldn't show to a friend. So I open up my hands. Let the wind carry me home, moving like water through the stones, carving the earth beneath my bones, slow and steady. Let the sunlight kiss my skin. Under the moonlight I'll be dancing. Every end is a beginning, and I'm ready. I won't know what I'm looking for if I'm looking towards the wrong direction. Standing still, there's nothing more. It's nothing more than second guessing. And what have I been missing? Let the wind carry me home, moving like water through the stones, carving the earth beneath my bones, slow and steady. Let the sunlight kiss my skin. Under the moonlight I'll be dancing. Every end is a beginning, and I'm ready. Slow and steady. Let the wind carry me home, moving like water through the stones, carving the earth beneath my bones, slow and steady. Let caress my skin. Under the moonlight I'll be dancing. Every end is a beginning, and I'm ready. I'm ready. Slow and steady. Well, thank you so much. It's always such a pleasure to come back here to Knoxville. It's almost like been like a second home to us, hanging out in these here parts. For some reason, I just get more country when I get over here. It just like comes out of me. Can't help it. I get a little less guitar. This one's gonna get banged up a little bit. Well, it might be a little too early to drink whiskey, but we can think about it at least. Imagine it. This song also came out earlier this year. And I wrote this when I was listening to a lot of Chris Stapleton. So, Chris Stapleton, if you're out there, you can have this song if you want it. Anywho. Well, once again, my name's Sara Jean Kelley. Thank you so much, Red, for having me, WDVX. What a great crowd this is. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Yeah. Give it up. All right. Here we go. The song's called Whiskey to Water. Woo! I planted my seeds, I gave them a home. Learned what they need and I watched as they growed. You gave me the best gift that I ever got. If you reap what you sow, then you get what you want. Like roses need water, like violets need sun, I need something harder to feed what you've done. Tried loving kindness, I cried myself dry, but I miss that old feeling I get when I was high. I'm looking for something to lose. I need whiskey to water my blues. I thought that he loved me, I thought he would stay, but I found out the hard way how quickly that fades. Now I'm tending my soil with a garden so green. It's keeping me warm and it's keeping me mean. Like roses need water, like violets need sun, I need something harder to feed what you've done. Tried loving kindness, I cried myself dry, but I miss that old feeling I get when I was high. I'm looking for something to lose. I need whiskey to water my blues. Wine doesn't work, pills they don't hurt, but whiskey is all that it takes. So hand me that bottle and I'll be on my way. Like roses need water, like violets need sun, I need something harder to feed what you've done. I tried loving kindness, I cried myself dry, but I miss that old feeling I get when I was high. I'm looking for something to lose. Oh, 'cause love is just something you choose. Baby, it's all thanks to you. I need whiskey to water my, I need whiskey to water my, I need whiskey to water my blues. Whiskey to water, whiskey to water.
That's Sarah Jean Kelley on the Blue Plate Special. Again, more information can be found there, sarahjeankelley.com. The Project Black Snake streaming out there on all those music platforms, as well as the current single, Slow and Steady. She'll be back in town Monday evening at Barley's for a songwriters round, and you can find more information about that by visiting the website. Support for the Blue Plate Special is presented by Barley's Taproom and Pizzeria in Jackson Avenue in Knoxville's Old City. It's home of the Big Plate on Fridays. We'll be there tomorrow with Miss India Ramey and her band. You can find out more about that by visiting our website at WDVX.com. Additional support comes from Visit Knoxville and the Music Office of the Tennessee Entertainment Commission, supporting the creative community across the state through various initiatives and programs. Find out more about opportunities and how to be part of the music directory at tnentertainment.com/music. Now, I mentioned that we're going to be at Barley's tomorrow for the Big Plate with India Ramey. We'll also be back here on Saturday at Visit Knoxville with Chris Long and Mace Hathaway. Coming up next week, we've got some great shows. K.L. Rose, Grant Malloy Smith, Brendan Lynn Allen, and Tanner Bingham coming to see us. Mean Mary. Kim Ritchie is going to be joining us next Wednesday on the Blue Plate Special. And, megastar Aaron Lee Tashin is going to be playing guitar with her on that particular day. Old Souls, Wilson Spring Hotels, Tim Chandler, Molly Francis, and more. You can find the complete schedule simply by visiting our website there at WDVX.com. So as we roll along with today's Blue Plate Special, he comes to us from Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all give a great big welcome to Brian Revels to the Blue Plate Special.
How's it going? And please keep it going for Sara Jean Kelley. That was awesome. Such an honor to be on this hallowed stage in front of all these luminaries here, in front of all of y'all. I had the pleasure of doing it once before. Last time I was here, I was on tour with my good friend, Reverend Justin Hilton. We drove around the entire country, and he told me lots of crazy stories about his life, and I turned them into a song. This is called Something to Hold On To. We got a room and some stuff to do, just trying to find something to hold on to. Love looking like a needle and a spoon when I'm trying to find something to hold on to. I left her wishing on an East Coast moon. I woke up in Denver, had nothing to do. My head hurt so that I couldn't move. Now I'm trying to find something to hold on to. So hold on to me, before I write myself out of the scene. 'Cause the folks around here, they're all suckers for leading man. I lost my rhythm for a minute or two. She brought me back to life when my lips turned blue. But a junkie gonna do what a junkie gonna do, and I went and found something to hold on to. Yeah, I've seen it enough to know how to die. I buried so many I can't even cry. Guess at a point the well run dry. Now I'm trying to fill it up with whatever I can find. Whatever finds me and subdues this misery. here. I heard tell that when you die, if you done well, you come right back to life. I asked if it's true, and they said that it might be, and I find the notion incredibly frightening. So if all I got goes to pot, gonna take my worries, gonna sit them out to rot. I got hold of something might not seem like a lot, but it gets me through the night. It's just as steady as a rock, steady as can be, and it draws me back from the deep. And the truth is I'm a sucker for a fighting chance. Thank you so much. If you guys were thinking to yourself during that song, this would sound so cool with a thunderstorm of a band that rained whiskey, then you should look that song up online or grab a vinyl over there. I have a band called the Heat Lightning. They all live in Atlanta, where I'm from, but I currently live in upstate New York. Me and my beautiful fiance drove the whole 12 hours to get here yesterday. Really happy to be here. But yeah, these check out my band Brian Revels and the Heat Lightning on Spotify, Apple, wherever you do your free music listening. And the audio files can take a vinyl home if you want. In 2020, I moved to Alaska and lived there for a year and a half. And I was traveling with my old dog, and we were sitting at Olympic National Park camping out because I couldn't afford a hotel room. And yeah, sitting by a river, the most beautiful sight I'd ever seen. I'd never really been west and never been to Olympic National Park. And anyways, I wrote most of this song right then. It's called Human Nature. Change the earth and let the earth change me. changing, just like the leaves. Seasons of joy and grief. Days when we will reap, when we will sow. Days when we will, when we will grow. Falling just like the rain. Love the freedom, hate the pain. No one will forgive you like the ground. Soak you up and send you back around. Thank you so much.
This is Brian Revels with us here today on the Blue Plates special. So, Brian, did you grow up in Atlanta?
I grew up near Athens, Georgia. I grew
Okay.
up about an hour outside of Atlanta and then lived in Atlanta for a little over a decade.
So, did you come from a musical family?
Small family. Yeah, I suppose. It was mostly just me and my mom.
So, how did your interest in music start? I mean, where did the fascination come from?
In my extended family, there was music. I had my grandmother had 3 sisters, and they would harmonize together and sing songs. There was a place in just outside of Anderson, South Carolina, called the Liberty Rose that my Aunt Peggy, who's passed away now, would sing with the sisters, and they do like Walking After Midnight and all that stuff. So that was probably my earliest experience with it. But,
So, how old were you when you started making music?
well, I didn't pick up an instrument seriously until I was 16, but I have a memory of me and 2 of my friends in 3rd grade writing a song at recess and then asking the teacher if we could sing it in front of the class, and we did that. And what I remember is that once we got up in front of the class, my 2 friends got really nervous and kind of stopped, and then I sang the song a cappella that we had just wrote at recess, and I don't remember what the song was about. I think it was vague. It was vaguely R&B. I was really into Boys to Men at the time.
All right. So, the current single is All the Gold.
That's right, yeah.
So, I'll ask you the same thing I asked Sarah. These singles, are they going to lead up to a project eventually?
Yes, right now I am releasing singles that'll be an album of love songs. I'm getting married in May to my beautiful fiance over there. She's actually gonna sing some songs with me. Yeah, we're real excited. Gonna go down to Georgia to do that. But yeah, putting out a whole record. Not really sure on the timeline yet, but one song at a time.
one song at a time. And that's the way they're doing it these days. You can keep an eye on the website there, brianrevelsmusic.com. And as he mentioned, wherever you stream stuff, that's where you can hear the current single, All the Gold. On October 26th, he'll be performing in Clayton, Georgia. Feel free to stop by that merch table after the show and certainly shake and howdy with him and thank him for being here with us today. I'll back out of the way so we can get a few more tunes here from Brian Revels on the Blue Plate Special.
I'm going to play my new song, All the Gold, now for you. Busted and broke and I ain't got a dime. I just picture your hand holding on to mine. If all that we had was each other and time, I'd still feel like the richest man alive. We may be poor, like a millionaire. All the gold I need is shining in your hair. Oh, you're just like money, I can't get enough. There's billionaires that came by our kind of love. Maybe one day I'll sell some songs, but in the meantime I've got all I want. We may be poor, what else is new? I can cut back like a millionaire. All the gold I need shining in your hair. Shiny cars and diamond rings. A home with you is all I need, but I still wanna buy you the world. Yeah, I wanna buy you the world. Everything you deserve. Said I still wanna buy you the world. We may be poor, what else is new? I can give up on any of this but you. I may be broke, feel like a millionaire. All the gold I need is shining in your hair. Shining in your hair. Shining in your I'm going to bring Jenna Robinson up to the stage to sing a couple with me. Give it up for my beautiful fiance, Jenna Robinson, everybody.
Thank you.
First song we ever recorded together was called Anywhere With You. It'll also go on that album of love songs that we got on the way out. It sounds something like this. I don't know the difference between happenstance and fate. All I know is I won't let this go no other way. Never known another soul that made me feel so safe. Free to bring the parts of me that I kept hid away. The way I wanna study you like I'm a kid at school. I wanna know your history, your languages and rules. I wanna grow together like the branches on a tree, side by side forever, roots running deep. The only place I wanna go is anywhere with you. I'll build us both a little home, anywhere you choose. I'll go anywhere with you. I can't picture anybody good enough for you. Honey, in their absence, I'm hoping that I'll do anything to stay in your good graces. The sun, she must get jealous, Lord, the way you light this place. So the only place I wanna go is anywhere with you. We'll make us both a little home, anywhere you choose. I choose anywhere with you. I don't care what we find there as long as I'm there with you. Find a place inside your heart, now nowhere else will do. How could it compare to anywhere with you? I'll go anywhere with you. Take you everywhere with me. Like down to Knoxville, Tennessee. Play the Blue Plate Special and sing. That last part's not in there.
This is Brian Revels with us here today on the Blue Plate Special. Now they've got one last tune for us here today, but before they do that, we want to invite everybody back again tomorrow. We'll do this all over again, but we'll be at Barley's for the big plate with India Ramey, and you can find out more about that at WDVX.com. We are a listener-supported radio station. There's always a little donation box in the back of the room. A little love in the box helps us keep the good music going here on the Blue Plate Special. Again, on October 26th, Brian will be performing down in Clayton, Georgia. And you can find that single, All the Gold, streaming out there on those streaming platforms wherever you listen in. Feel free to stop by that merch table after the show and certainly shake and howdy with them as well. We're going to get one last tune from Brian Revels on the Blue Plate Special.
Yeah, and thanks so much for having us, Red. We're really happy to be here. This last song I wrote for my uncle. It's called Pure White Trash. Not in the same tuning as the last song, which I neglected the whole time you were giving me all that time, Red. My uncle unfortunately passed away this year. He was a rough and rugged man, but he was a good family man. He was the only father figure I really had growing up, and he taught me how to do a lot of manly things like chop wood and start fires and use knives and ride dirt bikes. And yeah, so when he asked me to write him a song called Pure White Trash, I only waited like 15 years until I finally got around to it. But I sent it to him, and he seemed to like it a lot. And I'm really glad that happened before he passed away. Also, if Sarah Jean Kelley's music supervisor is listening and wants to help me get this in the next season of True Crime series, then please hit me up. That song I just sang about being broke ain't that old. I got some blue tattoos and a checkered past. I wore them blue jumpsuits the county has. I never learned too much in the lower class except for how to double clutch and to kick your ass. $1,000 rolled up from the contraband. Calluses and cuts cover up my hands. I did some mason's work like my old man. Was a couple things I come to understand. I'd rather break the law than break my back. I'll break your neck for all I have. I'll take you out where the reception's bad. I'll throw you down in a hole you'll never come back. Pure white trash. Got a landfill west of the county line. Keeps the money clean and the bodies quiet. I'll be buried too beneath the sands of time. But my legend grows on that old grapevine. He counted cool on many of his enemies. Burned them up like white trash effigies. Raise some cane, raise a can you toast the king? Crown of thorns, white trash royalty. I'd rather break the law than break my back. I'll break your neck for all I have. I'll take you out where the reception's bad. I'll throw you down in a hole you'll never come back. I can read a room, I can read a look, I can tell you things you can't read in no book. I can tell you now the path I took is paved with blood and bones and sin and soot. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's Brian Revels. Thank y'all. Join us again next time for more real live music on the Blue Plate Special.